man Brett from the Skateboarding Show. Happy New Year, 2020.
New year.
Something like maybe, I don't know, unlikely.
Summer bod.
Yeah, I got to get rid of my Christmas bod.
Oh yeah.
From 2007. Right, yeah, starting off the new year and 2020 in the only way to do it, which is here with my boys from TR7 Skateboarding here in Newquay in Cornwall. If you've been watching the show, you should know who these guys are.
You should be watching the show.
But please introduce yourselves quickly, just so
My name's Chaz.
And I'm Harry.
And what are you in connection with TR7, Chaz?
I am the 50% director alongside Martina, who's hiding over there.
Off camera.
She's supervising as normal.
Someone's got to keep you guys in check.
Yeah, I'm somewhat the face of the business, but she's the brains of it. I just want to let everyone know, because people think it's us doing all the work when it's her, really.
I do nothing.
And then,
apart from carpentry.
Yeah, he's the carpenter. He's the guy that's doing all the work that we can't do.
Right.
And team rider.
I was going to say, and yeah, don't stop shying away. Right, and what do you do, Harry?
I skateboard and make ramps.
And made the whole skate park.
Pretty much, yeah. Chaz helped a little bit.
We had a very nice donation from the Junkyard skate park as well, a nice size mini ramp that you can see behind us. It's a little sneak preview.
Started us off.
Shouts out to Junkyard.
Yeah. So give us a brief history of TR7 so far.
So we started off just filming videos locally at our skate park, which was Wooden Waves at the time, and then it grew into a brand from there, and we had our small shop in town, and then we just felt like Newquay in particular has a strong skate scene. We need somewhere where people can practice, especially in the winter when it's wet every day or the park's packed or whatever reason. So we've grown now, we've expanded into this current building, which is our indoor skate park, but we also have the shop here as well, so we'll be able to offer products as well as a service. So we're expanding.
Because, I mean, considering the skate scene that's always been about in Cornwall and Newquay especially, this is the first and only indoor skate park so far in the close Newquay area. Because we all know that Mount Hawk exists, and it's been there for years and years, and it's been a staple.
There was a little park near here called Extrovert, but it wasn't really open to the public all that much.
Right.
Yeah.
There's been a few other random little mini ramps and stuff as well. We don't want to claim to be the first indoor skateable place, but I think we're the first to do something on this scale.
With a unit that offers skate lessons as well and stuff like that. So
yeah, I was going to say, because you're not just
the first to do that.
Yeah, you're not just going to be like a place for everyday skaters to come, but tell us a little bit about some of the other services you're going to be offering.
Everyday skaters can come at some points of the day if you call us up, but also we're going to have Grom Club and general skate lessons, like an under 8 session, probably someday for older skaters, obviously, like yourself.
Girl skate night as well.
Skate night.
Want to do that, definitely.
Going to try and fit in a BMX night and a scooter night and all that stuff, but we're not going to have any of them in the general times. It's more just a skate park. They can have their own night, but
they can have their own night. They're not one of us. It is focused mainly around the kids though. That's who we're kind of doing this for. We want to be able to help all the kids skate as much as possible, because we feel like it's really good to get into it young and get good at it quick, and then as you're older you enjoy it more.
Support the Groms.
Their training arena, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
TF, the Newquay TF.
And what a TF it is as well, man. That mini ramp. I mean, I had a ride on it New Year's Day. I was knackered and shattered and yeah, but like I said to you, it's just the right height. It's just the right height. It's not too small that you can take the mick and just do whatever you want and it's fine, and you'll land everything, it'll be fine. And it's not too high that it's intimidating and like, oh my god, I can only do 2 or 3 things on here. What am I going to do next?
Martin and Lola Tambling got us really worried because they kept telling us it's quite big. But coming from Wooden Waves, I think this is only a tiny bit bigger than Wooden Waves was.
Right.
And we skated that mini into the ground, so it's really cool to have one that's kind of similar, because we're just rediscovering all the tricks that we used to do. Because it's much scarier doing them on concrete, so been holding back since concrete base was built a little bit. He hasn't, I have. He's not scared of anything.
I know, right? Okay, and so, but you're not like officially open yet?
Not just yet, just because there's a few things, boring things like insurance that need to be sorted out, but they're very important. We don't want anything to go wrong once we're open. We don't want to have to close if something needs to be changed, so we want to have it ready to be open so that it can stay open. So the concrete that needs doing down there, I don't want to have to close to do that. I want to get it all done so we can forget about it and just open the doors. But
January 11th.
That's what we're aiming for.
I mean, do you want to talk about January the 11th? Or is it
Still in planning a little bit
planning
at the moment.
stages? But save the date.
Yeah.
Save the date in your diary. And
Come down and see us.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Or come up and see us if you're south somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, somehow, yeah. And those few miles between here and... But yeah, suffice it to say there'll be some sort of event on.
Yeah, so we've already done the mini ramp jam, which was sort of a fundraiser event, and that was awesome. We saw loads of different people come through, but now we finished the rest of the park, so it's not just the mini ramp. We want to do another sort of event or opening day type thing, but because of the size of it, we don't want to go crazy inviting everyone before we've planned it out, because you can't have too many people in here. It will become an unsafe environment. So that's why I don't want to go too in depth with details of it, because it's still figuring it out. But 11th's the day we're planning on opening the doors and just letting people come and check it out for the first time, because a lot of people won't have even seen any of this yet. It will be the first time they've ever laid eyes on it. So that's what we're aiming for. A week tomorrow.
Wow, yes,
It's crazy. It snuck up on us.
We're already into 2020. It's still going to be weird for a little bit saying that, saying it like that.
It's been right in 2019 on stuff.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
It's an important year for skateboarding though. First year it's been in the Olympics.
Yeah.
we are truly on the road
Whether
to
you
it,
support
man.
that or not, it's going to happen.
I know. Well, I've said it before, and I'll reiterate that I do support skateboarding being in the Olympics, and
same.
like,
I think it's the only sport that belongs there.
yeah, right.
Get rid of everything else.
Yeah.
Just skate it.
Just straight up skateboarding.
Yeah.
And surfing, right? That's
Yeah.
going to be in it. Yeah. So I mean,
The Olympics needs the cool sports to stay relevant. No one wants to see people throwing stones and sticks anymore. They want to see people doing tricks.
well, like like whatever. I got love for track sports and all that gear. Like
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly.
Somebody's
Really joking.
yeah. But
Skating's pretty tight though.
yeah. Skating's obviously where it's at.
Speaking of, Code skating soon.
Yes. Yeah, I won't keep you too long.
that's fine.
These are actual skateboarders that are going actually skateboarding in a minute.
Yeah, come on, it's time for
Come
skate.
on, man. Let's wrap it up. So, okay, without going into too much detail, what was it like doing the build? I mean, don't be humble, because you've told me that you pretty much single-handedly...
Can I just say before he says anything, he's never built a park before. He is a carpenter, so he knows how to work with wood, but this is all brand new for him.
was.
So I think he's done an amazing job.
It was
he
a
won't
brand
say
new
that,
experience, but it was hard. It was challenging in places, but it was mainly just bending the ply, wasn't it?
though. Need to get a crew of 4 or 5 people to stand on the wood and bend it whilst he was going at it with this drill.
But we got it all, and it looks pretty good. And the process has definitely been fun for me.
Right.
Something like I've never done before.
And did it teach you any new stuff about carpentry while you were doing it?
Oh, well, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Anything to do with ramp building.
It's quite a unique use of wood, isn't it?
They don't really use it like this too much in general site buildings.
Yeah.
Obviously.
They should though.
Yeah, right, yeah. And
Skate architecture.
was there anything you changed as you went along? I mean, is this how you planned it and envisioned it?
We did change a certain bit because of the bank. Basically, we built the bank at first, and our original design was all well and good, but then when we actually built it and skated it, it was a bit too steep.
Right, okay.
So we changed it up a bit. Made
Sort of mellowed it out a bit.
User-friendly.
Got to test it out.
Yeah.
We basically, we knew we'd have
Trial
to do
and error.
something like that. We couldn't have it all go too perfect, you know.
The book we've been following, it's the Thrasher How to Build Skate Ramps.
Right.
We're reading through it, and there's a bit that says you will always make at least one mistake. And we were just, everything was going so smooth. We're like, we haven't made a mistake yet. And then that was the one thing that caught us out. But we've changed it now, and it's perfect. Much better than it was.
So much more fun.
It was worth the 2 days it took us to rip it all up and reshape it.
But again, being skateboarders, you were able to ride it and go, actually, this doesn't work. We
definitely.
need to change it somehow.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, we knew this was going to be our training facility for the Groms and stuff like that, so we didn't want anything too hard for him to skate, you know.
It's good for it to be challenging, but you don't want it to be too challenging. It's finding that balance.
Yeah.
Like if we couldn't do tricks off it, then we know that it's going to be hard for anyone else to learn to do tricks off it.
Yes, for Groms and beginners, for sure. Yeah. And like you say, I mean, the training facility side of it, you know, like, granted, we're just post-Christmas now, so obviously the next season's coming up. Hopefully the weather will change, but I think, you know, you were mentioning the other day about it will give a place for people to come. Maybe when the skate park's scooted out, you know, like,
exactly.
Which is a reality.
That's
it happens.
That
you know?
everyone asks us, even people that don't know much about skating. They say, "What about in summer? How are you going to make people come in? It's indoors, but we've got the big shutters. We'll be able to open them up, get the airflow through." And anyone that's been to Newquay in summer knows that Concrete Waves, although it's an amazing park, it gets packed with scooters, bikes, the lot, like parents having a picnic.
Which is a credit to Maverick, and big up Maverick for again building. You know, like
we love it.
Just best.
It's good that it's got hundreds of people there when it's super giant.
What English skater doesn't want an indoor spot?
But an indoor training facility, like you say, where it's just going to be you and your buds on the platform.
Our goal
just
for
pushing
summer
each other
as well is to kind of focus it, because we're going to have to let scooters in and bikers to some extent, but in summer, because they're all at the skate park, we really want to push the skateboarding and say skater only for a certain amount of time and see how we can work that out, because I feel that there's a lot of skaters like us who still have to work through the summer when all the kids are on holiday. You finish work, you want to go to park, and there's thousands of kids there, but to be able to have this means that people even our age can finish work and come and skate without having to worry about all that. So I think everyone can benefit from it, definitely.
And you were talking about the lessons and so forth. Will all the details of that be up on the TR7 website?
Yeah, everything's going to be on the website for sure.
And will you be able to book sessions through the website, or is it a matter of phoning and calling? And
at the moment, because we're still kind of figuring out, we've just been answering messages from people on Instagram and emails. Thank you to everyone who's already keen and asking.
Just get hold of us in any way.
Yeah,
basically.
That's what we're doing at the moment, but I think over time we'll figure out how we're going to do it, because I think the best way for us to do it is have it as a ring up and book session thing, because if you do it online, people will just pick random times. It's better for us to be able to push them towards certain sessions that they'll benefit from a bit more.
And keep it realistic, keep it a session where people can vibe off each other.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be great for us to be able to have different groups of kids in here from different schools all skating together, because they'll make new friends, the skate scene will grow. Like, there's so many positives to it. So that's kind of where our heads are at with what we want to offer here.
And I can really see that that's what you're trying to achieve, is that element of supporting the skate scene so that it supports itself. Yeah,
that's what we've wanted to do since the start, and I think now more than ever people are starting to realise that, because when we were just a shop, you can say it, we want to support, but people don't tend to see it when you're a shop, because you're just, I don't know, taking their money. But with this, you're offering a service, you can let them come and skate. And the fundraiser contest that we did, the prizes were free sessions, so we reward skateboarding with more skateboarding.
More skateboarding, because the only thing you need to be good at skateboarding is more skateboarding.
Precisely.
Got to put the time in.
Yeah. And with that in mind, so just remind us of the socials where people can hit you up.
The Instagram's TR7 Skate, the Facebook is as well, the YouTube is as well. TR7 SKATE, nice and simple. We're the only TR7 skate in the world, so you won't get us mixed up with someone else. It's quite a unique name, but Instagram's probably the place where we most consistently post what we're up to and what we've got in the shop, all that sort of thing. So that's probably the best platform to see us. And once the park's all open, we'll be posting a lot more on YouTube, so it's good to keep an eye on that as well. And
if you want to come down and get lessons, then it's not just somewhere to train. The shop stocks all the beginner boards, all like the setups and pads and helmets.
We try to have reasonable priced gear for the parents who want their kids to get a new toy, because it is just a toy at the end of the day. No one wants to spend a ridiculous amount of money, so we like to try and make it a reachable price, and that way it benefits the skate scene, because more kids are getting into it, and that's what we want to see. Slowly the scooters will start going extinct and the skaters will all take over. It's happening. I know.
They
it's just
might
a
do,
bit
they
slow.
might not. But yeah, they will all sort
We
it
wanted to
out.
set up a charity where scooters bring their scooters here. We
And
chuck them in the
exchange
bin, exchange them for a skateboard. Non-profit charity, just
Brilliant.
doing
We
the good
haven't set
work. Yeah. Let us know in the comments what you think. I think
Right.
it's a good idea.
I can see people are getting itchy feet to go skateboarding, so I'm going to leave you guys. Where are you going for a session?
Concrete waves, where do you think?
waves.
It hasn't rained
Knows
today.
it.
We've been in here all day. People think we're just skating, but we're actually working. Now we've finished, because we've been in here all day, we want some fresh air. We want to go and see the homies. And
Concrete waves.
yeah, we're still going to be going concrete waves all the time. It's still our fun place to skate in town. This is just something that we have for when the weather's bad, you know?
Well, it's our life now.
Yeah.
It's our job.
Amazing.
Officially working in skateboarding.
Amazing.
Stoked.
Good. I'm really happy for you guys.
Thank you for coming to visit us again.
Glad. No problem.
Always
no
nice to
problem.
have you here.
And
It's a pleasure.
yeah, and hopefully if you're watching this, I might even see some of you guys on the 11th, and hopefully you'll definitely see these guys when you pop down and come and support TR7 skateboarding and what they're doing.
If we're not here on the 11th, then something's gone horribly wrong.
Really badly wrong. Yeah.
Just turn up and it's empty.
Yeah.
That'd be weird.
Awkward. Right. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Keep skateboarding. Keep supporting skater-owned initiatives like this, like TR7, and all the amazing brands that are out there in the UK. And yeah.
Thank you for
We'll catch you on the next
documenting
one.
it. Not a lot of people doing that.
It's the least.
It's important
it's
to get the
least I can
message
do.
out and let everyone know what's on.
It's the least I can do. Right. Say goodbye, guys.
Cheers, guys. Thank you for watching. Take it easy.
Get skating.